Hi there. I wanted to share two quick tips on sharing parent newsletters. First and foremost is the sharing settings. If this is my newsletter, if I go to share, I can see that this is Plainfield Community Schools only. I end up wanting anyone with the link. But this can be tricky when I'm sharing things with parents to make sure every single time that the link is open. So, what I've done is I do not want everything in my Google Drive to have the sharing settings open. A lot of those things I might want restricted or I might want Plainfield only, but my parent newsletters and things I share with the parents, I would like those to be able to be viewed with anyone by the link. So, I'll go to a folder, I'll create it, and I'll click share. And then here with access, I'm going to click anyone with the link. So what that has done is now anytime I add anything to that folder, it is going to automatically open the sharing settings. So now if I go to take a look inside here, I take a look now at my newsletter, and without me having to open the sharing settings, it went to anyone with the link. So now anything I drag and drop into this folder, the sharing settings are open and parents can view. The other thing I wanted to show you is an option when you're sharing a newsletter. Maybe you want it to look like this instead of sharing it just as a viewer on a Google slide, if that's how yours looks. So what I'm going to do to have my parents be able to view it like that, I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go to Publish to the Web. Now, it says that it's going to auto advance the slide every 3 seconds. That's only if I start that slideshow. I always like to just go to every minute because it's not going to start a slideshow unless I've clicked that. But I'm going to go ahead and press publish. And then what I'm going to do is Control C. And then we're going to take a look at what this looks like. And the way that one of the options you could do for your newsletter is that if you wanted to continue going on, like where you had the previous weeks, so let's say these were weeks before, most current newsletter as the first slide. But then if they needed to see something else, they can go back to the old slides, the old newsletters as well. Now, in order to share that, let's say that I am going to go to a new post on my parent square, because that's where I'm going to send these out. I type something pretty, and then I'm ready to include my link. So I'm going to go to that plus sign. I'm going to click that insert link. And then what I'm going to do is, add this as our weekly newsletter. And then I like to click here as open in a new tab. And what that does is it means that if I have other information, so I'm like, here is our weekly newsletter. And then I might say some other friendly reminders. And when I have parents who open this is going to open in a new tab, and they don't have to like go back or have to go all the way back to my email or all the way back to Parent Square to be able to find that weekly newsletter again. It's going to open a new tab, and then I can go back to parents can go back to view whenever we share our links like that. So when I take a look, what is that going to look like? Once again, this is how parents are going to be able to view it instead of viewing it just as a viewer on a Google slide. Hopefully those tips help. Please reach out if there's anything else you'd like to know.